This is a day in the life of a cookie shop owner trying to sell 100,000 cookies. And what better way to sell more cookies than to create a cookie that's addictive like crack?
This is our second iteration of a crack cookie. We have used the moustache cookie dough in the base. We've got creamy milk chocolate in the center and this macadamia crack on top.
Anyone want crack? 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 Anyone want to try some crack? Crack. You want to try the crack?
What did you think of the crack cookie?
It's
Addicting.
addicting. Yeah. One more?
Addictive like crack.
Why am I doing this? I've owned a cookie shop for almost 12 years, and since then all of our costs have skyrocketed. However, I've been stubborn and our cookie prices have stayed relatively the same, which means our bottom line is getting smaller and smaller, which makes running the business harder and harder. The challenge of selling 100,000 cookies is really just a symbol for improving myself and improving my business to be innovative and overcoming rising costs without passing it on to you, the customer. So what can I do then? The other option is to sell more cookies. This is called economies of scale.
How do you think all those big chains do it, like McDonald's and Burger King? How do they have their products so cheap? The reason is because of economies of scale, that they might have a smaller profit margin per product. It's okay that they have a lower profit margin because they're selling more. I can see that like things are getting really expensive. A lot of cookies these days are literally $5, $6, $7, $8. I've even seen cookies for $10. Baked goods and treats are just not cheap these days, especially with the caliber and the type of ingredients that we use. We're looking at $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, whereas our cookies are still $4.50, which is very similar to how we started 12 years ago. I've just been trying so hard to absorb the costs and make it as accessible for people as possible. I didn't come from an affluent background. I grew up in a solo mother family. We didn't have very much, and my passion behind the business was that even when I had so little, that cookies dunked in milk was something so simple, but it brought me so much joy. The purpose of Moustache was to spread joy and love through cookies. I'm not going to raise my prices unless I try damn well every other thing to better myself and better my business before I have to do that. That's at least my promise to you, is that I'm going to try. I have to challenge everything that I've known the last 12 years and look at new ways to do things. Better ways.
So join me in my journey as I find wacky and innovative ways to sell more cookies and keep spreading that childlike joy. My name's Deanna, I'm that cookie girl, and this is day one of my story.